So thank you, family friends, for joining me at Maria Loves to Talk. Just some chips, maybe a turkey sandwich, I don't know, cantaloupe, blueberries. We're in Detroit now. We're out of London. I didn't know these chicks in London and England was doing that stuff. Just thought, yeah, I'm keeping it. I just thought it was in like Texas, Louisiana, Memphis, Alabama. I think you get the drill. Y'all know. Y'all know. Okay. Tanaja Johnson, Detroit girl, 14, tragically loses eye after can of hairspray explodes at a salon. What in the world? What are y'all doing? This is recent. This is January 2023. Pretty little girl.
The girl injured by an exploding can of hairspray is out of the hospital, and one of her first stops today was a visit to Detroit police. Glad you're with us for Local 4 News at 6. It has been quite an ordeal for 14-year-old Tanaja Brown.
It really has been. She's been at Children's Hospital since last Saturday after a can of hairspray exploded in her face as she was getting her hair done by an unlicensed stylist. Then the teen and her mom went and made sure Detroit police are aware of what took place. Sean Lay is live where this happened on the west side of Detroit on McNichols. Sean, good evening.
Good evening, Kimberly and Devin. It took us a couple of days because we thought Tanaja was injured at a salon on McNichols here on 6 Mile. No, we found it here at this clothing boutique. Nice shop, but way in the back is one chair where this person, unlicensed stylist, was doing hair. This is where the explosion took place, where Tanaja was badly injured. But here's the deal. Tonight, we've learned that stylist is booking appointments right now. Local 4 cameras are outside the Detroit Police 8th Precinct this afternoon to see 14-year-old Tanaja Brown walk out with her mother, Latima Johnson. Brown has been released from Children's Hospital, an exploding can of hairspray taking away vision in one of her eyes and shattered bones in her face. It happened here at the Spoil Me Rotten clothing boutique on 6 Mile. Brown was having her hair done by an Instagram hairstylist who did not have a license. The stylist admitted she placed the flammable hairspray on a curling iron heater, causing the can to explode in Brown's face. Mother and daughter making a police report today, wanting the stylist and the shop owner to be charged. Meanwhile, we can tell you the City of Detroit's Building Safety, Engineering, and Environmental Department has shut the boutique down while the state can investigate the unlicensed hairstylist, and BSeed has identified the building's owner, and they have questions for him. Meanwhile, the incident has gotten attention from licensed hairstylists. A stylist reacting to what happened and posting her thoughts on YouTube.
A freak accident and explosion at a local hair salon.
Oh my goodness. Them irons are very, very, very hot. They're extremely hot. You just got to be extremely careful out here, especially in a salon setting. There's only so much sorry that could fix anything.
Back here live, yes, the stylist has apologized, but here, like today, we saw this on the stylist's Instagram page. Click book now. So the stylist now taking.
I want to say about that, I'm gonna be doing. Please look out for my skin. Well, I'm not really doing a complete skincare. I'm just gonna be doing medical skincare of dermatology prescriptions, and I will be talking about that. But with dark skin, whether it's black skin, well, it's no such really, well, yeah, some people actually do have really dark chocolate melanin skin. But with dark skin or people of color, whether that be black, Mexican, Hispanic, Indian, darker Asians, anytime you have something like an acne or some kind of inflammation to your skin, pimple, whatnot, you will get dark spots. You will get scarring. You will get, in some cases, keloid, where you've seen people that had their ears pierced or they had a cut or surgery cut, that big old, it's a weird scarring that raises up. So I hope this girl, she gets the help she needs.
At 6, the 14-year-old girl suffered serious injuries because of a hairspray can left too close to a curling iron heater.
Yeah, tonight we're learning more about her injuries and what her hairstylist is saying about all of this. Sean Lay talked with the teen's mother. He is live at Children's Hospital tonight with more. Sean.
We just checked with Tanasia Brown's mother again. She's inside at her bedside. She says she's in good spirits. Her injuries to her face are absolutely awful when a can of hairspray, as you explained, exploded into Tanasia's face. The hairdresser is unlicensed. She was leasing a chair in the salon doing hair. She is saying on Instagram tonight she's taking responsibility for this, for putting the hairspray too close to a heating element, and it exploded.
She wants to be a doctor. Yeah, she have her whole life ahead of her.
Latina Johnson's beautiful 14-year-old daughter Tanasia Brown wants to be a doctor, but right now a team of doctors is working to help the teen inside Children's Hospital. Tanasia has lost sight in one eye. Her eye socket is shattered. Her nose is broken. Muscle and bone inside her mouth are fractured. It happened Saturday afternoon as Tanasia was having her hair done. A can of hairspray left too close to a curling iron heater exploded right into her face. Videos all over YouTube can show you how powerful a hairspray can explosion is. Tanasia was rushed to the hospital.
And when I got to Sinai Grace, they had my daughter in the trauma center, and I just bust out in tears.
The hairdresser's name is Kumani. On her Instagram page, she's taking responsibility for the explosion. Tanasia saw the stylist showing off her work on Instagram, booked an appointment where she states on her page, quote, "Please be advised that I am an unlicensed hairstylist attending cosmetology school in order to obtain my license."
She tells me, I don't have insurance. I don't own the shop. I'm leasing the shop. So I say, well, my baby is here in the hospital. What are we gonna do? And that was it.
This mother says holding people responsible will come later. She's focused right now on her daughter's recovery.
She's in good spirit. She just keeps asking me, Mommy, will I be able to see again? And I'm just comforting her to let her know you're gonna be okay and we're gonna get through this.
Mom and daughter and family going to get through this together. We reached out to the hairdresser. She didn't get back to us. We wanted to talk to her. However, she's been very vocal, Kimberly and Devin, on Instagram, saying how devastated she is by this. She's upset that it happened. She says she is very sorry. At the same time now, people are chiming in. She says she's getting threats as well. Tanasia's here.
All I can say, and this is my first time reading it to you guys because I'd never read the whole thing. I thought, because I know at one time, even here in Texas, I think when they started, if you're going to even braid people's hair, you have to have some kind of license. This woman's advertising, and you unlicensed, and you uninsured. And she almost had like a little, reading it, like a little attitude already. You done destroyed somebody's child's eye. With these GoFundMe pages, I see, I'm gonna keep it real, I see a lot of bias and favoritism. If you don't get your story on the news, if you don't know a lot of people, sometimes you can know a lot of people and you don't get any money. This girl saw her on Instagram. If you don't have license and all that, why are you advertising your services on Instagram and Facebook? Maybe the laws might be different in Detroit, but I thought cosmetology, anytime you're doing hair, normally when people do hair, you're doing it for family and friends, just your inner circle of people. But when you start advertising and putting ads, I think people said that this happened to this child, lift her up in prayers. But I think this is a good thing for people to think about when you're going to someone's place of business. Hey, are you insured? Where's your license? You need to find that out and see. Because to me, she done already flunked cosmetology, because anytime you working with heat or anything, you're not supposed to have any kind of flammable gas or spray. I mean, that's kind of like common sense, I'm sorry, but here, Maria loves to talk. I keep it real. I'm not here trying to be anybody's friend and get y'all to take me to Morton Steakhouse. Contribute to my Venmo, my WhatsApp, my Cash App, my Future app. But no, what people do for money. It's so many people on that. My nieces, they keep me abreast of what's going on, was telling me all the people they know that's getting in trouble on YouTube, on Instagram, putting up these fake profiles like they live in the life of Raleigh, they live in the life of the rich and famous, and they just as broke as can be, are conning people out of their money and whatnot. Harris County District Attorney is standing by Assistant District Attorney whose deleted tweets disparaging Black women have recently resurfaced. Okay, Wayman Wesley. What a name. Wayman Wesley. I knew somebody named Wayman, but it wouldn't be him. Was an older dude. He should be like, it's late 50s now. He made posts in 2015 and 2016 before he joined the DA's office in 2021. So, homie, when you joined the office in 2021, he should have deleted all that mess or just deleted his account completely. I'm just keeping it real. If you're going to post that, it doesn't even matter if he was posting stuff about fat chicks or if he was posting stuff about, I don't know, I'm just making up, Nigeria or Cuba or Colombia or whatever. So on social media, Wesley is better known as Chef, C-H-E-F, Way. He has hundreds of thousands of followers. The outrage over his tweets about full-figured and dark-skinned Black women online has led to him losing partnerships with culinary brands, but legal experts said consequences shouldn't end there. Wesley oxtail pasta recipe has more than 33,000 likes on Instagram. I think that's probably where I saw him from, because I remember seeing a dude, nice looking, handsome guy. Okay, but many of his followers have less of a taste for previous Twitter posts disparaging Black women. That account has been deleted. The pinned post under the account he now uses said,
by a prosecutor whose deleted tweets disparaging Black women have recently resurfaced.
Wayman Wesley made the post in 2015 and 2016 before he joined the DA's office in 2021. ABC 13's Brianna Connor joins us live to explain what his supporters are saying in response to his calls for his termination. Brianna.
Those supporters are right here in the DA's office, where Wayman Wesley is known as a prosecutor. But online, hundreds of thousands of his followers know him as the social media chef. The outrage over these old tweets disparaging dark-skinned and full-figured Black women have led to him losing partnerships with culinary brands. But a former U.S. district judge that I spoke with says the consequences should not end there.
Hey, what's up, guys? I blew the rent money on oxtails, so let's make a pasta with caramelized shallots and chanterelle mushrooms.
Wayman Wesley's oxtail pasta recipe has more than 33,000 likes, but many of his followers have less of a taste for previous Twitter posts disparaging Black women. That account has been deleted, and part of the pinned post under the account he uses now says, quote, "I am deeply sorry. That was a moment in my life where I was sick in more ways than one."
Not just implicit bias.
Former U.S. District Judge Vanessa Gilmore says considering his position as a prosecutor, an apology isn't enough.
It's not that he doesn't deserve forgiveness. He just does not deserve to be in a place that, one, shows that he may not be able to be fair in terms of his own decision-making process, and two, where it disparages and undermines people's confidence in the justice system.
District Attorney Kim Ogg disagrees. She released a statement calling the tweets inappropriate and offensive, but acknowledged that Wesley has gone through treatment to resolve his issues. Part of it says, quote, "His recovery is ongoing. I am a believer in second chances." The backlash online has been less forgiving. Culinary companies say they have cut ties with him because he does not share their core values and they do not condone his past behavior. Gilmore, who spent much of her career combating bias in the justice system, says Wesley's consequences should extend to the courtroom, where she questions how fairly he can make decisions about the demographic he disrespected.
It shows you what their implicit bias might be when it comes to other important decisions, such as charging decisions, which the prosecutors have a lot of discretion over, such as whether they're going to charge somebody, and particularly with respect to things like what kind of sentence they might recommend.
On Friday, civil rights groups plan to hold a demonstration in front of the DA's office calling for Wesley's firing. He has not responded to our requests for an interview. In Houston, I'm Brianna Connor, ABC 13.
If y'all remember my video, go back to the Felicia Johnson, Kim Ogg, when she was running, I think there was a black lady running against her as well. Kim Ogg, I thought she was always for the woman, for human trafficking women. She was always for the underdog. She was for the women. And then when the Felicia Johnson story came up, people were showing how Kim Ogg, a lot of her biggest supporters were allegedly men who were in the human trafficking business, basically. These guys who own these strip joints and beer joints and all kind of other stuff, that she was taking money and donations and stuff from them. So she's basically saying here in a nutshell, Wayman joined our office in March of 2021. She's saying here, prior to joining our office, Mr. Wesley went through treatment and has worked with the State Bar of Texas to resolve his issues. I'm a believer in second chances, blah, 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 blah. So I'm just going to cut it real. If he would have made those jokes about lesbian white women, lesbian feminist women, I don't know if she's, okay, or he would have said something about her in any of those tweets, believe me, he would have been gone. She would have got rid of his butt. She would have swept him right up and out the door. This guy, he must be gone. He can't be allowed to be in that type of position. I saw where some people were debating, I don't know what YouTube page, and basically they were saying, let's keep it real. If he would have been a white guy making comments that the black woman, it was a picture of a black woman, and he had her compared to a trash dump, that white guy would have been gone. That Asian guy would have been gone. That Hispanic guy would have been gone. He had another picture showing a woman in a swimsuit, a dark one, and a light-skinned black lady. Said the light-skinned lady was much better looking. Then someone showed on somewhere that the lady who found all this information, she either went to school with him recently, or no, she said he told her she needed to unalive herself and had made a lot of disparaging comments about her and just black women in general. Now, I saw a video where somebody was showing on YouTube that his mom was tasting his little, I'm calling it now, his little nasty food, and it was something he was cooking, and she had a frown on her face, and she said, oh, okay, it looked like she said it needed something, it's all right, but you can tell by her expression she wasn't pleased with it. So there's also a tweet where it shows mama, and I'm kind of glad that she's not like the other mamas. She's not sitting up there trying to defend them. So she's saying, one of the women made a comment, and she's saying, oh no, I think her name is Nick or Nichols. She said, I didn't raise him like that. I don't know where he got that from. I did not raise him to be like that. His mama is saying that. So I know someone showed a picture that he had a baby, I don't know if it was recently, with a white lady. They didn't get married, and now he's engaged to an Asian woman. They're supposed to get married in 2024. That's way next year. Anything can happen in 2024. So that makes it even worse. You had a child, you having kids with white women, you're engaged to an Asian woman, big old picture. I'm not going to disparage him because I don't believe in an eye for an eye and doing, stuff like, if a person is attractive, they're attractive. They just have ugly ways. That makes it even worse. Even more reason why he must be gone. Yes, he must be gone. and I'm gonna take this and put something else in, but I'm gonna put my candle up. That's right, you guys, and I'm not gonna tell you what it's about, but his name is gonna be on it. Wesley, I don't know you personally, dude, but you need to be gone. I know too many people who have, and I do not believe someone like that can be, if anything, he's gonna be vindictive. So when people that look like me, or that looks like this, which he hates, obviously he hates with a disdain, or looks like this, do you think he's gonna be fair after all this? They're showing all the different brands who have dropped him. That's where these people get their money. Remember in the previous video I told you how my sister, someone where she used to work who was a dental hygienist, and y'all know dental hygienists make $50,000 to $75,000 up. They're right behind the dentist. They're the ones who clean your teeth. Talking about asking for people's paper, like with the woman who didn't have the license for the hair care, the beautician. You need to ask your doctor when he's got somebody cleaning your teeth, hey, is this the dentist? Because the only people supposed to clean your teeth is the dentist and the dental hygienist. Some of these lower dental offices where they cheat, they'll have the little dental assistants clean your teeth. Ain't nobody supposed to clean your teeth but the dental hygienist, and she has a license, and the dentist. Just keeping it real. So in another picture, they showed another, somebody posted something, a woman, I think she from Chicago or Kentucky, said he used to date her friend, Chef Way. And she didn't say the woman was black or white. She said he basically was allegedly stalking the woman, make sexual innuendos, even was sending negative comments about her to friends. The woman broke it up when they would go to lunch and move around the college or whatnot. He was following them, sitting right behind them. When there was plenty of seats, he would sit right behind the woman, just hanging around, being a nuisance, being, as we say, a mosquito. So, but yeah, I'm scared for anybody that's of color, black, especially you really black, you dark, you look like Lupita Nyong'o, or you look like Viola Davis or Cicely Tyson. With the kind of hate that he has hate like you would think he was a Klan member, you know, or maybe Uncle Ruckus or whatever. But no, Wesley, you need to be gone. You know, you in his previous cases, all his cases need to be looked at and reviewed. And all you chicks that looks like this, looks like me, got hair like my natural hair, you be a damn fool to still be on this man's page, posting, liking, and watching his videos. Or you really are. In this case, it wasn't nonsense. If you're a person my age, you remember something that Madonna has said. And when I look at some of these things, especially when I see some of these stories, I'm like, you know what? Some of it is kind of true. Black women are punching bags. Wayman, you really gonna have this candle in your life with your name on it, or I would do like grandma used. I'm just gonna get my gumbo pot. I'm just start throwing names in it. Put that gumbo pot on. But I don't even know the dude, but just seeing this and seeing the hate and vile stuff I found on a racist website the other day, what he said looked like the same thing these people on this site that I saw. And I'm not going to name the site. All you can do is just Google. You would find it, because everything that comes on this site has the N-word, the N-word, the N-word. If you are a white dude dating a black woman, you're all Julie. If you're a white woman dating a black guy, you're a coal burner. If you have mixed kids, your kids are Sprogs. If you are a black woman, you are a She-Boon, or your man is Nas. A whole complete website is devoted to terrorizing, insulting, and attacking black people. I can't believe it. attacking interracial couples. They even attacking poor little Lisa Presley. Lisa Marie, the woman's not even been buried. What? They're attacking her. Vile, horrible, nasty, evil, just demonic stuff. But again, I'm pretty sure if those people look like old Wesley, that site would not be allowed, that and the other sites be allowed to be on the internet with that type of hate. But Wesley, you're no different than them. So why should we give you a pass? You need to be fired. And there is a change.org page. Please sign it.